Hey everybody, it's Craig Fitzpatrick from Hosmer Chiropractic, and today we're going to be doing the Standing Active Spiderman Hip Stretch. It's a great way to do the stretch while keeping the back in a neutral position. So when we're doing this, what we're going to do, I'm going to demonstrate on my left side. I'm going to bring my left leg up like this, and just like we would if we were doing the traditional Spiderman hip stretch, we're going to put our hands down here, and I can take my left hand, I can put it on top of my left foot. And the whole idea is, again, I'm trying to keep my spine in that neutral position. And so as I do this, I'm going to keep my foot flat. And I'm going to take my left elbow, and that's as if I'm trying to push my leg out, but I'm still going to keep my foot flat. I don't want my foot to come up off the block. Then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to imagine when you do this, you want to be rotating at the hips and not just twisting at the shoulders. So again, if I was just twisting at the shoulders, it might look a little bit like this, but what I'm gonna do is I'm really gonna focus on only pivoting at the hips, and my shoulders are gonna certainly come along for the ride, but I'm just gonna go back and forth like this for about a minute. You can see I'm pretty tight today. Going back, ooh. And I'm trying to keep that back in a neutral position as I do this. And I'm going to really feel the stretch in my hamstrings and my inner thighs on my raised leg. You might feel a little bit in the front of the thigh here. One of the disadvantages of the standing version is you're not going to get that anterior hip stretch that you do when you do the stretch on the floor. But it's still a great stretch, in particular if you're very tight and restricted in the hamstrings. And if that hamstring tightness can sometimes cause us to collapse a little bit here around the back, and if you do have a back issue, that can sometimes become uncomfortable. So we want to start here, and I'm just going to, again, rotate back and forth at my hips for roughly a minute. And then when you're done here, before you go on to the other side, we're going to do a pigeon stretch on this leg. So again, I'm going to cross my leg over like this. And if you do have a hard wooden block like this or a step up, you're going to want to put some kind of cushion underneath it. Otherwise, your ankle bone and your knee are going to be very unhappy. So I'm going to come here again. I'm trying to keep that neutral spine, and I can even, if I'm flexible enough, I can kind of drop into the stretch a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is that same thing. I'm rotating at the hips, and I'm just turning left to right like that. As you get more flexible, you can kind of almost come over the leg and rotate like that and really get a good deep stretch in the hips. And again, this is also going to give a more three-dimensional stretch to those muscles, and it will help to break up some of those adhesions we have in between the muscles as we do this. So when you're doing this, you'd want to do the raised leg, this version, first for a minute, then go into that pigeon stretch for a minute, and then switch to the other side. If you find that one of your legs is noticeably tighter, you'd want to do the 2-to-1 ratio. So that would mean, for example, if my left leg was a tighter leg, I'd want to do my left leg first for a minute with both stretches, then do my right leg a minute with both stretches, and then go back to my left leg and repeat the stretches again until everything balances out. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, reach out to us at the clinic. Have a good day. Bye-bye.